So I will take this, okay, into the copy, okay. AWS networking, Kubernetes I will take. See, whenever I am getting it, okay, load here, let's say I am getting it load completely here. So I have 100 users, okay. Let me take it.
Sir, please share your.
Sorry,
Sir, please share your
I
screen.
thought I am sharing the screen, okay. Okay. So I am getting here load balancing here. Let's say I will take a pen here, okay. So this is my server here. So I have a server, okay. So these are the users here, okay. So they are users now, they are connecting, okay. So from 9 to 11 o'clock, this is fine, okay. This will handle my t-shirt size, instance t-shirt size will handle up to 100 users, okay. So per user it will take 200 MB, okay, of RAM. So on my instance, okay, so it will take 200 MB, means 200 into 10, 100, okay. So this is how much? 20 GB, let's say 16 GB RAM, my instance will handle it, okay. So beyond this 100 plus users, it cannot handle it, okay. So for that reason, what I will do, I want one more instance here, okay. So this should be also 16 GB, okay. So now what I am going to do, now whenever the traffic comes now, so I will put it one more here, okay. So I will configure it as a round robin, one, okay. Second, okay, this is number one, this is two, this is three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8. So these are the users that are coming in, okay. So whenever the user 1 come, it will come here, user 2 it will come here, 3 here, 4 here, 5 here, 6 here. So this is round robin algorithm, okay. So you are doing a load balancing here. So now it is 200 plus now, okay. Now you are scaling it, okay. Now you, instead of 2 VMs, you are taking it more now, okay. Based on the load, okay, you are distributing across all the servers here. So this is what your load is balancing here, okay. So you will hit it, this will be your VIP, virtual IP, or load balancer, okay. So you will be distributing across all this. I will later tell you how the algorithm is, okay. Let's say you want to distribute 70% across all, so then you will do 70%, it's a round robin. So you want to do until 90%, don't touch this, this is one weighted round robin, okay. Until 90% is full, don't touch this, okay. This is one way of handling the load here, okay. So load balancer done now. Are we good on the load balancer part? So when you are using it, when you have multiple servers handling the same workload, okay, and want to ensure no single server becomes bottleneck, okay. So you are not overloading this server, so that is why you are making it like this, okay. So all that traffic is evenly loaded, so that is why you are using it, the load balancer here, okay. So now I want to use a reverse proxy, okay. So reverse proxy, so you want to protect a web servers, okay. So whenever you want to go outside, okay, so instead of connecting it, okay, so you will connect it to one server, that's it. So here you are distributing across all that. I am not going to give you the IP address here, okay. So I will only respond back to you. So whenever you send a request, okay, load balancer, what it will do, it will distribute it 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, it will distribute, that's it. I am done, okay. In reverse proxy, okay, so the user wants to connect, okay, so it will forward it to the appropriate server, okay. So it will only connect back, okay, it will not give you the IP address here. So it will be protected so that you will not get the IP address of this server. So you are shielding the IP address, okay, so that you will not know who is behind this server. That is when you want to use it, okay. You want to shield the IP address, you will use the reverse proxy, okay. So it is similar to the your NAT here. So how you are connecting to NAT, okay. So in NAT network your IP address will not be seen. Similarly your reverse proxy you will not be able to see, okay. So if you want to work on that, you configure HA proxy or Apache tool, okay, and do a reverse proxy configuration. So your servers will be all protected, okay, and they will not show the real IP address, okay. So now you want to, this is for internal, okay. So now you want to have a forward proxy. Forward proxy is, so I want to connect it to the internet, okay. Let's say I have, so I will give you one example, other example. So I have internet connection here. Okay. This is my internet connection and this is my proxy. Okay. So this is my building. Okay. Building 1. This is the building 2. 1, 2 and this is building 3. Okay. So I have lot of static content. Okay. So whenever you try to take it, so one website it will be 10 MB to load. Okay. So I am using a proxy server, okay, which is a static website. So they will be using, so they have internet here. Okay. So they have connected like this direct. Okay. But I have asked them, okay, don't connect to like this. Okay. So instead what you do, you connect through proxy. Okay, I will take this. Okay, so you connect through this. Okay, then you go like this. Okay, so you connect and then you go like this. Okay. So whenever you connect from here, okay, so there is something called proxy here. So they will contact on your behalf. Okay, in lot of institutes also they will tell we will work as proxy. Means we will work for you. You don't have to be present. So that is called proxy. Means you are working. They will be working on your behalf. That is what proxy is. Okay. So here you are accessing the website here. Let's say this is 10 MB. So this is already having a copy. Then you will get that copy immediately. Okay. And your IP address will be protected. Okay. Let's say your IP address is 10.10.5.2. Okay. Here 5.3. Here 5.4. Okay. This is your private address. Okay. So you are using proxy IP address. Let's say you have 10.10.10.5 or 5.5. Okay. So whenever you try to access, you will go with only one IP address. Okay. Either you go outside, you will be also using 10.5.5. Let's say I am a flipkart.com. Okay, so I will see the traffic, okay, coming from 10.10.5.5. So even if you are coming here, it is coming me like this, then it is coming like this. So I am not able to see your real IP address. I am able to see only your proxy IP address. I am going to hide my users here. So privacy is main concern here. That is why I am using this. So this is your proxy server. Okay. So now there is something called API gateway here. Okay. So I have covered all this topic to get here. Okay. So that you come and understand the API concept here. Okay. So let's say what is API here. Okay. So I will take a generic example. Okay. So this you have entered into a restaurant. Okay. This is you. Okay. So you have ordered some food here. Okay. This is your data or food. Okay. So then you order, you will get the menu. Okay, and then you will request. So what waiter will do? Okay, you want this. Okay, so you got the menu. Okay, let me go to the kitchen and I will get that for you. Okay, so it will get, and then you will get that response here. This is in generic terms. Okay, so let's talk about the technical thing here, technical aspect. Okay. So now I want some data here. Okay, I am requesting you get me the data. Okay, then it will get the data from the server here. Okay, so you are looking at and you take it. So this is what API will do. Okay, it will not expose the complete kitchen here. So only whatever you request, only that you will get. That is what API will do. Okay. So now we will see what is that API. Okay. So now you are looking at the API now. Okay. So I want to access, let's say this is a government service. Okay. So you have Aadhaar card. Okay, this is your identity. So government will provide you API to authenticate with Aadhaar. Okay, you use the API key. Okay, so once you link it, then I will check and verify. Okay, once it is verified, I will push it back. Okay, you take it whether this is legitimate or not. This is what your API will be doing. Okay, so it will be working on behalf of you. Okay, so let's say I will take one more example here. Okay, so this is a realistic example. So we have, okay, this is crime branch here. Okay, Bangalore crime branch. Okay, this is Hyderabad. Okay, and this is Chennai. So they will have their local database, their criminal record. Everyone will have their own local DB. Okay, so whatever crime happens in their region, they will put one copy locally. Okay, and one copy they will put it in Mumbai. Okay, central branch. So all your background verification, let's say you are to do a criminal background verification for you. Okay, companies will initiate the Mumbai police branch. Mumbai crime branch means it is going for a central background verification for you. If company feels, okay, I want to check the background verification not locally, I want it to check it national wide. Okay, so government will give access to this database. Okay, they will give API keys. Okay, just like how you have done it with Amazon AWS key. Okay, so you will get a API key. Okay, so you will put it, okay, in your Chennai website. You will put it. So you put username and password. Okay, so first you check it locally. Okay, so if you are not getting these details, you go and check it in the Mumbai database. So this you are calling it as API. Okay, where the authentication will happen without your username and password, that is your key. It will be done through key. Okay, so now you understood the API key.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
so now you want, okay, now
Yes,
you are
sir.
hiring a international user now. Okay, there is a international user. Okay, this guy is from Japan. Okay, you are hiring a guy from Japan. Okay, you are Bangalore. So the database you have, you will not get it in Mumbai or Bangalore or anywhere else here. So what you will do, you will go to FBI or CIA. Okay, I want a global database. Okay, can you provide me the API for this? Okay, so they will just give the access, they will give the API keys here. Once you put that, you will get this access. Okay, so you need to pay 2 lakh rupees per month. Okay, so you can query, we will give you access here. Okay, so that is how your API will be working. So you can just query it and then you will get that information. Okay, so now why all these information is coming up now? For what is the topic here? Okay, the topic for is you will be going through now APIs for your Kubernetes. Okay, all that you need to understand what will API will work, how API will authenticate, how it will work. Okay, so we'll go back to our documentation. Okay, I will open up now. Okay, so these are the load balancing concepts. Okay, so we will see this. I will share this anyways. What it does, you can go through this. Okay, so now I have API here. So this is the analogy of the API in simple terms. Okay, so now you have common types of API here. Okay, so before that we will see a few examples here. So I will get that example, where those examples I have kept. Let me pass it. So now I have APIs here. Okay, so you will have an interface just like this. Okay, this is a application programming interface. Okay, API. So which will allow your client and server model. So you are dealing with 2-tier here, not 3-tier or n-tier. Okay, so this is just 2-tier simple logic. So I am going to request you some information, you send it back, that's it. Okay, this is client and server model. Okay, so I will ask something, you give me something, that's it. Okay, so the server will give you the response. Okay, so what is here, you have something called REST API. Okay, representational state transfer. Okay, so we will use this later. I don't want to go into this details here. So let's say we will go with the web methodology here. Okay, you access website. Okay, so once you put the www.xyz.com, so you will ask it, okay, can I get it? Can you please get it? Okay, so then server will send the data. Okay, it will post. Okay, you take it. So server will post the data. Okay, so you are asking, so this is my ask. Okay, and you take the data. This is your post. Okay, so once you get the post here, if you are on social media, okay, then you will be able to update it, or you can change the data here. So only if you are into a social media site, then you will be able to put that. Means you can write the data here, or else you will not be able to write any data, or you cannot delete anything here. You can just get it, or you can just post it. For posting also, it should come from the server. Okay, so now you will see it. Okay, so you are a user, you want to retrieve the data here. Okay, I want to get the users. Can you share me the users? So it will say, okay, I got your response. Okay, that's it. Then you will get that data. Okay, so now you have some permissions here on this server. Okay, I want to post something. Okay, users use it to send data to the server to create a new resource. I want to add one user here. Can you please add it? So once you post it, just like your Facebook post or your Instagram, that is why it is called as post. Okay, so you are posting something means you are updating something. Okay, so now you got a permission to modify or add something. So now you have done some mistake here. Okay. So you want to rectify that. Okay. So you want to update that. That is when you will do put here. Okay. I want to update something. Can you please take this request? So I am putting it. Okay. Once you put that, that data will get updated here. Okay. And you have something response called delete here. So I want to delete this specific record. Can you please delete this record? Okay. So those are all your entries here. So this is JSON is your JavaScript. Okay. So this is your format. Okay. So it will always be in closed and open brackets. Okay. This is just to exchange the data. So this will be used to read, humans to read and machines to calculate it. Okay. So this is your formatting of data. Okay. So now you have endpoints. Okay. Where your data will be accessed here. Okay. So what is your base URL, what is your resource ID, all that you will be accessing from the endpoints here. Okay. So now you have something called status code here. Okay. So headers is something whenever you fetch the data, whenever you visit the data, let's say www.xyz.com, once you type it, so you will get that header there, that information. Okay. What is required, what is the authorization, content type, all that. So your browser information, your user information, everything it will come inside the header here. Okay. So then you will have a status code. What is the status? Okay. So let's say you are accessing some site which is not there. You will get 404 error, not found. Okay. So you got 500 error. Okay. Something we have internal problem. So I cannot give you that access. The website, whatever you are looking, I cannot give you access. Now here there is one more 403 error here. Okay. So you are not authenticated. So I cannot give you the access. Access forbidden. Okay. So you are requesting the data. Okay. If it is okay, then you get positive response. Okay or created. Normally you will get okay only. Okay. So these are all your, if you are trying, if someone is trying to hack it, then it will say, okay, this is bad request. Okay. You are not supposed to try this way, then it will show you bad request. And then 401, authorization required, authentication required. So these are all your status code. Okay, in the APIs. Okay. Now we will go into one more example, further example. Okay. So now you are client. Okay. So now you are requesting a software system to communicate with other server. This is your client laptop. This is your server. Okay. So you want to request. Okay, I have a request. Can you please get me the website here? So this is HTTP. Okay. So what API will act? Okay, this is the broker here. Okay. So now I am going to get the access here, and then I will fetch the information. Okay. So this server you are going to fetch and get that information. Okay. So I will open one website here. Okay. Any one website. open any site here. So you tell me any site. I will type NDTV. Okay. So all that content, whatever you are getting it here. Now you see this gold and silver. You are getting this. You are able to see it or not? This gold. Let me zoom it. Let me zoom this. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you have something. This is a API call, which is going back to the MCX or some website. Okay. So you are just fetching the data from that particular API. That's it. They attached it. They linked it. That's it. And now you have temperature here. So these are the free APIs that you have linked it and you have made it available. Okay. So this will keep on fetching the data however you configure. So you will tell, okay, you get the data every 5 seconds. This will go and it will catch the data every 5 seconds. Okay, I will make it low here. So you have something called Microsoft website. Wait, I will open Microsoft website. Okay. Something that website itself, it will show the ads here. I am not getting that particular website. Okay. So where you will get some ads here. This is the normal websites. Okay. So normally in office we used to get it. Okay. Let me open up one more here. So you see it here now. I have statistics here. I have news. Okay. These are all your APIs. So they have linked the news here. So I will be getting it from these channels here. So they linked the API. Whatever I am comfortable, whatever my interest is, it is going to pull that information directly. Okay. So this is not going to create any content. They have just configured it. Now you see feed is empty. Okay. So I am getting all the information here. Okay. Now I will click on this. So now I am going to that particular website. I am asking, can you please get me this information? Okay. I am asking this. Okay. So all this I am getting it the response from this. Okay. So now let's say I want to remove this all. Okay. I will enter. Page not found, 404. So you are not supposed to access this. Okay. So I am not going to give you access here. This is 404. Okay. So let me do it. Okay. So I am executing the injection here. Now I have moved back. Okay. So this is 30 here. So even though it is present, it is telling, okay, I am not going to give you access here. Page not found, 404. Okay. Okay. I jumped back here. Okay. So this is not giving me any access here. Okay. So now I will click on login. So now it is going to give me a login page and it will take it and it will authenticate it. Now I am asking about the politics here. So I am getting the response here. So server is posting me all this information. So I am asking get information. Server is posting this information. See, I cannot edit this. Okay. See, I cannot put a post or I cannot make a post here. So all this information is restricted. I can only get it. Okay. That is the difference between your get and then post, put, delete or patch it. Okay. This is how you are going to get the response back from the server. So which will be acting as a intermediate between your client and server. Okay. If you are not keeping any API, the content will be static. You won't get any type of access. Let me show you my website. Okay, which is classical example of static content. There is no dynamic content here, only static content. So once you link to the APIs, okay, then only you will be able to get the response here, automated response. Okay, see, I have my website. There are no APIs here. Okay, so let me open up. Okay. So this is my web page here. Okay, this is admin page. Okay, so I can have post, delete, all that options I can get it. Okay, but once you log in with the normal user, you will get only this request or response like this. So this is the example of getting it access. Okay. So this got stuck here. Okay. So now you are getting it. This is the API endpoint. Okay. This is a set of rules and protocols that allow application to talk to each other. Okay. So we have seen the weather app uses a weather API to get weather data from a weather service. Finance data from finance service. Okay. So if I put a API, let's say this is my website. Okay. So I will put a API here. So you go and get the gold price here, and I will put news here. So you go and get a news from the regional site. Okay. And I will put something here. Okay. Cricket score I will put it. I will put it here your weather forecasting. So this it will be contacting to that API server and it will be getting that information pulled automatically. Okay. So client sends a request to the API endpoint. Okay. API validates and process the request. Okay. API interacts with the server or database. Okay. Then it will send the back to the response. Okay, how it wants. So it wants in JSON or XML. It will fetch the information, and once it is updated, so you will get that specific information. Okay, that is how it will work. Your API endpoint will look like this. Okay. And it is very easy to communicate also. And you have format here, JSON and XML format you have. So mostly we will be using JSON only because of it lightweight and easy to read. Okay. So if you are using XML, it will be structured and very descriptive. Okay. So now we will see one more example. What is your REST API? So you will be doing a representational state transfer. Okay. So where you will be doing a CRUD operations here. So CRUD means, so you are going to either create it, read it, update it or delete it. Okay. So this is just like your API example, it will be completely on these 4 parts. Okay. So similarly you will get it same. Okay. So now with one example you can see. So you are purchasing the client here. Okay, you are a customer here. You are looking at all these client applications, all that. Then you are going to request something. Okay, I want to get the product. So this API servers will process your request. Okay, and then apply say business logic here. And then it will send back to the request here where the data source is, where the databases is. So this will fetch the record and it will show it back. Okay, this is what you are requesting and you take it. Okay, now you can see it with an example. Okay, once they get that product, now they are telling, okay, we are going to create a new order. Create means you have done a modification, means you are posting something now. So you are posting the orders now. Okay, now you take the order and you deliver me that. So then you are putting the orders now. You are putting the orders now. Now you are updating the table here. Okay. So the above example only I have taken it for e-commerce site. Okay. So now you will get an example like this. Okay. Then you are going to get the response. Okay. That is how your API will look like. Okay. So now in Kubernetes, okay, so you will have a API server here on behalf of the control plane. You will have something called as API server, which will be acting on behalf of these control plane and worker nodes. It will be the mediator who will be passing all the information and fetching the details. That is why I have to explain all that. So what is the load balancer, application load balancing, reverse load balancer, and then our concept, okay, API concept. So let me stop the recording now here.